Trim my beard, folks. Man, there was a lot of hair, too. Let me tell you something, folks. I trimmed my beard and my eyebrows and my mustache. And I shaved my neckline, my jawline. That's right. Man, there was a lot of hair. Wow. Almost looked like I got a haircut. There was so much hair. Looked like I got a haircut. I'm not getting a haircut for a while. Because it's now Winterberg beanie time. It's now the Winterberg beanie time. What's up? What's up there, Nippy? What's up, folks? What's up, man? My voice is shot. Do I look different? Do I look different? Huh? Do I look different? Or do I look the same? Let me tell you something, folks. See, I'm tuned down to E flat. When a Stratocaster is tuned down to E flat, it sounds better. It has more of a pinch harmonic response. You sound more like Van Halen, one of those pinch harmonics. Girl, finally got the Man, my voice is shot. My voice is shot, folks. Get crazy with the cheese whiz. I've been yelling and screaming for the past week. My voice is shot. Wow. Wow. My voice is shot. My voice is shot. My voice is shot. Man, I swear, I was trimming my beard today. Before you trim the beard, you take the brush and you brush it out. All right, you brush it out. And my beard, I guess I hadn't trimmed it in about 4 months. Because you take the brush, right, and you trim it out in the opposite direction. And it must have been out to here. The mustache was like out to here. It was like ZZ Top or something. It was totally disgusting. I mean, it took me like an hour just to trim my beard with the Norelco. I did my eyebrows a little bit. I'm always afraid doing the eyebrows because what I do is I take the little brush and brush it up and then I trim it off. I'm always afraid I'm going to slip, cut off my eyebrow. Same thing with the mustache. I'm always afraid when I'm trimming it, I'm just going to, whoops. And once you go, whoops, you're screwed. Whoops. Then you got a big, and then you gotta shave it all off. Happened to me one time. No, I'm not doing better at all. Bottom line is this. It happened to me one time. I was trimming my mustache. I slipped. It was like a big thing. And you just shave everything off. You just got to start again. Just got to start again, folks. What's up there, Norm? What's up? Norm in the house, dropping 50 large. Norm in the house, dropping 50 large on the Emperor of Boyd. Yours truly, the Burgertron, the greatest man in the history of the world, the best looking guitar player of all time, the best beard, the best hair, the best arms, the best shirts, the best body. I got it all going on. Because you're looking at perfection here, Norm. You're looking at the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? Norm F. dropping 50 large. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a trend, as I know you could be. Take your time, hurry up, choice is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as an old memory. Yeah, memory. Yeah, memory. Yeah, memory. Yeah. Dust and mud, soft to bleach, as I want you to be, as a trend, as a friend, as an old memory. Yeah, memory. Yeah, memory. Yeah, memory. Yeah. Well, I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. Norm F in the house lighting up a doobie. Hey, Norm F, let's have a drink. Here's to Norm F up there in Scarborough, Canada. The greatest man in the history of Canada. The next Prime Minister of Canada. The next Prime Minister of Canada, huh? Let's make him blue. The next Prime Minister of Canada. The greatest man in the history of the world. Norman F. Who wants to go ice fishing. Let me tell you something about Norm F, folks. He's got a dog named Little Oda. And every day, Norm F orders his food out. He gets Chinese food, he gets Indian food, and everything he gets, he lets a Little Oda have half of it. Which is not good, because then Little Oda drops a bunch of big Odas on the floor, if you know what I'm saying. And then Norm F's got to clean it up every day, folks. You gotta walk Little Oda. You gotta take her for walks. The bottom line is this. You talking about the greatest fisherman in the history of Ontario. You talking about a man, folks, with a Sea-Doo, a $50,000 Sea-Doo, a $750,000 house, which is paid for. You're talking about a man with an RV and a truck and all the doobies he can smoke and all a $17,000 Sea-Doo. You're talking about a man with chainsaws. He's got everything that you need. If you need something, you go to Norm F's house and you knock on the door. And you say, Chairman, I need a chainsaw. He'll say, oh, do you? Well, follow me into my garage. Which one do you need, huh? I got 5 chainsaws right here. Have a beer with me, huh? You talking about a man. You talking about a man. You talking about a man, Norm F, who drinks Carling Ice beer. You're talking about a man who drinks Carling Ice. The chairman of the board, Tasha Teeling. What's up there, Tasha Teeling? Tasha Teeling has a nice van, but I wouldn't call it an RV or a Class B because it's not a self-contained unit. It doesn't have a toilet, from what I heard. It doesn't have a shower. But everything else is looking pretty pimpin'. So pretty much Tasha Teeling's rig is just like the king of the free world, Elvis Travels. Oh, it's fully self-contained? That's not what I heard. I heard it was a big conversion van. I heard yours didn't have a toilet. I heard yours didn't have a shower. Okay, well, I beg to differ. If that's the truth, then it sounds like Tasha has the best Class B camper van on the Boit. I've lost my voice as I've been yelling at the world the last several days. I try to go in these different communities. And by the way, Lisa Lin, you are not blocked. Okay? She was trying to get in here last night. She DM'd me. She said, Bergs, I was trying to come in and say hi, but you had me blocked. I looked on my block list, Lisa Lin, and you are not blocked. So I don't know what the story is with that. Okay? So the bottom line is this. If Lisa Lin is listening, I did not block you. And I will look. I looked at my block list before I came on. So I don't know what to say. I'll look into it again. Because Lisa Lin is a friend of mine. That's all we are as friends. I like meeting, having new friends, finding new people, exploring different other channels and communities. But last week, I went into their community, I think, a little bit too much. I think it's called Troll Avenue, trolling and rolling. And you see, being a new guy in a community like that, I don't know all the people's beefs. I don't know the histories or the backstories or the drama. So you know what? I like to do that every now and then, but I always got to come back to home base. Because just like Elbow, the Bergs is a one-man band. The Bergs is a solo project. The Bergs is a one-man show. A one-man act. And that's just the bottom line. So, I got to tune up the standard tuning. So talks amongst yourself. Because, see, nobody really is doing panels anymore. I wish Rosie did panels again. I would go on Rosie's panels from time to time. I think Rosie, next time I talk to Rosie, I'll tell her, hey, Rosie, you should do a panel. Do a panel once every week. See, I don't know why Rosie doesn't do one a week or one every 2 weeks. I used to go on Rosie's panels all the time in 2018. Okay. See, Rosie was the first one to bring me into the community, really, January 2018. So I always owe Rosie a debt of gratitude. Oh, really? Sometimes you think to yourself, well, why'd I even come in this community? It's maybe done more harm than good. But, it is what it is. Sometimes I get myself into some trouble. I don't know what it is. Well, I've been yelling a lot. But also, this time of year, well, it's starting to rain a lot. I think I have fall allergies. The freaking virus is out of control in America, huh? I went to the store earlier. I was in and out. I got to keep the beard this length for now on because let me tell you something. The mask fits a lot better. My beard was out of control. Before I trim my beard today, you brush it up like this, you brush it the opposite direction, and that thing must have been 2 inches off my face. Like out to here. Like even the mustache was out of control. It was like, wow. Wow. I have this Norelco, and it was like, it all went into the sink, and I got the toilet paper and grabbed a big clump of it, threw it down the freaking toilet. It's probably like 5 clumps. It's like I'm getting a haircut. You know? Then I did my eyebrows a little bit, but I always get a little concerned when I'm doing my eyebrows. I don't want to slip. There's one time I did that, slipped, and I cut half my eyebrow off. You look kind of weird without eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? I didn't cut it off. I cut a line through it. Like a lot of these rappers like to put a line in their eyebrows, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of these rappers put a line in their eyebrows. All right. How about this one, Norm? I think Norm remembers this one. Norman. No, I'm not talking about Holly. I'm talking about Alice Cooper. Ups and downs. I'm in the middle without any plans. I'm a boy and I'm a man. I'm 18, I just don't know what I want. 18, I just don't know what I want. 18, I gotta get away. Took 18 years to get this far. Don't always know what I'm talking about. Feels like I'm living in the middle of town. Cause I'm 18, I get confused every day. 18, I don't know what to say. 18, I gotta get away. I'm 18 years old, folks. Coming through. Norm F coming through with $50. Norm is crazy Norm again, huh? Norm must have sold some of his stocks, huh? I think Norm cashed out his Amazon stocks. We know that Norm is an Amazon millionaire, folks. We know Norm has millions of dollars in stocks in Molson and in Rogers Cellular Company. Norm F is making the big bucks up in Canada, coming in with another $50 Canadian. Let's give him a big woo and a big hot tooth on you, you trolls. Let's give Norman F a big woo and a big hot tooth on you, trolls. Let's give him a big woo and a big hot tooth on you, trolls. You know what I'm saying? Who misses Elbow, huh? You guys miss Elbow? Elbow made the community fun because, you know, he had his rants. I haven't been able to, I don't do rants like I used to. And I know all the trolls miss him. I know all the trolls miss him. Sig's page isn't the same without him. Oh yeah, what do you guys think about Rich Life winning all that money? You see that stacks, huh? You see that stack of money Rich Life won? What do you guys think he won? I think he won 10 grand. I made a video today. My advice for you, Rich, I guess they gave him a 10-day comp. Because he probably won 10 grand, a grand for every day. You know what? They want you to stay there as long as you can until you give it all back. So listen to the Bergs. Listen to the Bergie boy. Listen to the Emperor. That was a big wad of cash. That was all $100 bills. Norm, what do you think that was? I think that was 10 grand. The bottom line is this, Rich. Take half, because you got a safe in your room. Take half of that money. Take 5 grand and put it in that safe. And put a little post-it on your safe and say, don't open the safe until you leave, until you check out. That way you'll at least have 5 grand. You understand? And then you can play with your 5 grand for the next 10 days. That's 5 grand. That's $500 a day. That's plenty of money to gamble with. Plus, they're going to comp your meals. They're going to give you a prime rib. They're going to give you crab legs. They're going to give you all sorts of stuff. But don't be spending it on hookers. Don't be, if that's your thing, you want to spend it on hookers, you can do whatever you want. Yvonne and Austin in the house. But don't be blowing it away on hookers. You don't know what kind of disease they got. The bottom line is this. And don't be hooking up with that crazy Anna Banana, because she's going to be taking all that money. So the bottom line is this. Take half of that money, Rich, and put it in that lockbox. Put it in that safe. And you can put it on the board that at least when you go home to Whiteville, North Carolina in 10 days, you'll have 5 grand in your pocket. Because let me tell you what I think is going to happen, folks. I think he's going to blow through all that money, and just like he did last time, and he's going to beg for money to get home. He's going to say, hey, folks, I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I ran out of money, and now I need gas money to get back to North Carolina. Really? Because I don't think people would want to give you money after seeing that wad, that stack. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of cash. You wanted playing penny slots? Wow. I mean, I wouldn't even go to a casino. I mean, I don't know what thing down in Biloxi, Mississippi. I mean, you guys aren't even wearing masks. Up here, I mean, I don't. I wouldn't even go. I mean, I wouldn't even go to a place like that. The bottom line is this: in some parts of the country, see, that's the problem with the United States. It's such a big country, 330 million people, with different states, different cultures, people who are anti-mask wearers, pro-mask wearers. That's why we can't get this goddamn virus under control. Okay? So the bottom line is this. You just have people who are just, they don't care. You know? They were interviewing these people down in Mississippi or something, and they were at they were at the beach or something during the summertime. They weren't social distancing. They weren't wearing masks. And they were like, you know, if it's my time, if the Lord says it's my time to go, then I'm gonna go. As like the reporter's wearing a freaking mask, and he's like, you know, and the people are there just like it's normal. All right, it's my time. If it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. Really? I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way. You know? So that's the bottom line, Norm F. If you win 10K, because I think that was 10K, what do you guys think that wad was? How much do you think Rich Life won? That looked like a pretty big wad. What do you think? 12K? 8K? He said it was over 6K. I'm thinking it was 10K because he said they comped him 10 days stay. So I'm thinking a K for every day. And let me tell you, that's nothing to the casino there. They're probably having a hard time filling those rooms anyway. So they throw him a room, $5, Biden won. Learn to love it, folks. Learn to love it. 306 electoral votes to 233 for Trump. Learn to love it, folks. So the bottom line is this: how much do you think? No, it was what? No, he won about 10 grand. No. Tasha Teeling, you have a history with Rich. How much do you think he won there? To me, that looked like 10 grand. So what they do is they give him a 10-day comp. They're thinking he's going to spend $1 grand a day, right? And they're going to, throw him, free prime rib dinner. I'm getting some free dinner, folks. Oh, I just told you? What'd you just say? He bought that money from Wish, and it arrived when his iPhone Pro X came. I don't know what that means. How do you buy money? I don't know what that means. Can you translate that into English? No, I don't know what that means. He bought that money from Wish. I don't know what that means. Translate that into English. I think he won the money. He might have he had free play comps. That was fake money? Come on, that wasn't fake money. No, he looked happier. He looked happier than a kid on Christmas morning. That was movie money? Come on, folks. Come on. No, I think it was real. I think he won. He looked happier than a kid on Christmas morning, man. Are you kidding me? I think he won, folks. I think he won 10 grand. So my advice to you, Rich, put half of that money in the safe and play around with the other half. At least you go home with 5 grand. But he's not going to listen to me. He's going to do whatever he wants to do. See, I'm a smart gambler. I was always a smart gambler. So if I was up $1,000, if I went to the casino with $300 and I was up to $700, 700 minus 300, that's $400. I take that $400, put in my wallet, in that little back, in your wallet. You got that little back compartment. In your wallet, you got that back compartment back there. You know that compartment back there in the back. You fold it up and you put it in the back. That little back compartment. And then you take the other $300 and you play with it. And then when the $300 is gone, you go home. Now, I had a friend named Adam who I would go gambling with. He was a degenerate gambler. If he was up $5,000, he would sit there at that blackjack table or playing roulette or whatever he was doing, and he would just on those slots, and he would just stay there until it was all gone. Even if he had rent due the next day, I would say, Adam, check this out. One time, because I knew he had rent due the next day. He was like 10 years older than me. He lives in Portland, Oregon now. I said, Adam, no. Adam, you're up, man. You're up. We're going home. And I drove him home, and guess what he did when he got home? He hopped in his truck, and he drove up to another Indian casino up here, Tulalip Indian Casino, and he dropped the rest of the money, $2,000 or whatever. So he didn't have rent. And then he wasn't able to pay his rent. He was a degenerate gambler, folks. This guy was a degenerate gambler. Adam, he could be up $100,000 and he'll stay there until it's all gone. I mean, that's a sickness. That's a sickness. That's a sickness, folks. I was always a smart gambler, you know. I would say, I'm going here just to have fun, and I got $200 to $300 to spend, and that's it. And if I blow through it, I'm not going to put... Now, were there times when I blow through it and then put my ATM card and get more money? Yeah. But those were few and far between. Because there's an ATM machine around every corner at a casino. Are you kidding me? I think he won about $10,000. But Tasha Thielen is saying it was fake money. If I could stick my pen in my heart, spill it on over the stage, would it satisfy her? Would it slide on by her? Would you think the boy is strange? Ain't he strange? If I could win you, if I could sing you a love song so divine, would it be enough for your cheating heart if I broke down and cried? If I cried, said I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it. I said I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it, like it. Yes I do. I say I like it. I like it. Said I like it. Say, can't you see this boy has been lonely? $2 from Normath. If I could stick a knife in my heart, suicide right on the stage, would it be enough for your teenage lust? Would it help to ease the pain, ease your brain? If I could dig down deep in my heart, feelings would flood on the page. Would it satisfy her? Would it slide on by her? Would you think the boy's insane? He's insane. I said, I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it. I said, I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it, like it. Yes, I do. Said, I like it. I like it. Said I like it. I said, can't you see? This old boy has been lonely. If I could stick a knife in my heart, suicide right on the stage. Would it be enough for your teenage lust? Would it help to ease your pain, ease your brain? Hey, hey. If I could dig down deep in my heart, feelings would flood on the page. Would it satisfy you? Would it slide on by you? Would you think the boys insane? And say, hey, hey. I said, I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it. Said, I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it, like it. Yes, I do. Oh, I like it. Said I like it. I said, can't you see? Some boy has been lonely. $2 from the chair and the board. The bottom line is this. So what kind of gambler are you, Norm F? Are you a smart gambler like the Bergs? Or are you a degenerate gambler? Are you the kind of person who's going to go there and be up $20,000 and sit there and smoke your cigarettes and drink your free drinks and until that money's all gone? Because I know Norm, every time he orders a drink, if he's up 20 grand, he's going to give the waitress a $100 tip. He's going to give the waitress a $100 tip every time she brings him a drink. Hey, keep these drinks coming, lady. Keep these cocktails coming every 10 minutes. Here's $100. Because I think Norm F is the kind of guy. I'm going to tell you right now here, folks. You heard it first at the Bergs News Network. I think Norm F is one of these degenerate type of gamblers who could be up $50,000. And he's going to stay there. He's going to stay there until it's all gone. He gonna give it back. That's what I think. The Bergs? No. Because that would be my future house, my future rig. And I'm not gonna play that away. I'm not gonna play that away, folks. What do you guys think? Are you guys degenerate gamblers? Or are you guys just regular gamblers, huh? What kind of gambler are you? He's going to give it back. Rich is going to give it back, folks. Rich is going to give it back. You know? Rich is going to give it back, folks. I think Rich is going to give it back. And that's a shame, Rich. That because first off, Tasha Teeling doesn't even think that's, Tasha Teeling thinks that's fake money. I don't think it's fake. I think he really won that money. But maybe I'm just naive. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But he sure looked like a guy who won a bunch of money. Okay? And that didn't look like fake money to me. I don't know. Maybe I don't know any better. Maybe I'm an idiot. But that looked real to me. Now, like I said, if that was me, if I won 10 grand, I would take... Because I do need a rig and think about my future, but at the same time, you want to have some fun. I say I would take $7,000 and put it in the safe, and I'd play around. I'd stay there for I guess I don't know if I want to stay there all 10 days. I can stay there for a week. Have some fun. Yeah. And play around with 3K. That can last you a week. You go home with 7K. I can live with that. And who knows? You might hit another big one. You might hit another big one, folks. But you got to go home with at least half of it. You got to go home with at least half of it, folks. Got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If I say that you are mine, I'll be here to the end of time. You gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. When I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next is black. If you want me off your back, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Should I go? This indecision's bugging me. If you want me, set me free. Exactly who I'm supposed to be. Don't know which clothes even fit me. You gotta let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go? Should I go? Now, the bottom line is this. Yeah, see, the people who voted for Trump, they need to get over it. Okay? Because I'll be honest with you. I'm not a Biden fan. I'm not even a Democrat. A lot of people on here think I'm a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm an independent. I went through all my voting history. I have voted for 3 Republican presidents. Let's see, I have voted for 3 Republican presidents, 1 Democrat, and 3 independents. I have voted 7 times. Yeah, see, the people need to come. What's up, Ward? People need to come up to present time and understand that people didn't vote for Biden because they like Biden. They voted for Biden because they hate Trump. Now, I understand 73 million Americans voted for Trump. Now, let's see what the current breakdown is, folks. The current up-to-date breakdown of the 2020 presidential election results. Currently, they don't have this on Google. They don't have the state of Georgia called But I think it was officially called for Biden, which brings him up to 306 electoral votes and 232 for Trump. Now, right now, at 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, in the greater Seattle, Washington area, let's see, how many percent of the votes have been counted? It's not saying. Well, 98% of the votes. So Joe Biden has won 78,662,167. Trump, 72,936,000. So pretty much, let's just round it up. Biden's going to get about 79 million, and Trump's going to get about 73 million. So even he's going to, win he already won the president. He's vice president elect. But he's going to win by 6 million votes. Okay? And that's just the bottom line. You can put it on the board. So, how about tomorrow, Ward S? The Seahawks going to win or what? We need a W. We lost last week. We've lost 2 out of the last 3. We need a win here, folks. We need a win. We need to put one on the board. We need to put it on the board, folks. Let's have another drink. What are you guys drinking tonight? Trump is hitting hard on the Big Macs. I haven't had a Big Mac in a while, but let me tell you what I did have. A few months ago, they came out with something called, I think, an extra large Big Mac. And it wasn't just a normal Big Mac. It was like twice the size of a Big Mac. Or 1.5 times the size, and it was a lot better. Oh, yeah. I don't know what they called it. An extra large Big Mac. Yeah, it was pretty good. I always liked the Big Mac. The McRib, I always liked the McRib around the holiday season. Now, my particular location here, because McDonald's, you have to understand, McDonald's, they're all franchised out. So sometimes certain locations will have the McRib and some don't. Last year, we got it. There's actually an app called the McRib Finder. You can actually download an app on your phone, and you can find McRibs in your location. You put in, the GP, it finds where you're at. It'll say, okay, there's a McRib at a McDonald's 18 miles away from you. And people will actually get in their car and drive 18 miles for a McRib. I'm not going to drive 18 miles for a McRib, folks. I like McRibs, but I'm not going to drive 18. I'll drive 5 miles for a McRib. I'm not driving 18 miles for a McRib. Some people will drive 100 miles and they'll freaking buy like 10 McRibs and put them in the freezer or something and heat them up. Yeah. George Thorogood, huh? What are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking tonight? I'm drinking 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. I want to tell you a story from the House Red Blues. I come home one Friday. I had to tell the landlady I done lost my job. said, that don't befriend me. As long as you got my rent money next Friday, it'll be okay. Now next Friday came and went, and out the door I went. So I goes to the landlady, I said, you gonna let me slide? I'll have the rent for you tomorrow, the next day, I don't know. So she said, I'll let you slide on, people. I noticed when I come home in the evening, she ain't got nothing nice to say to me anymore. But for 5 years, she was so nice. Lord, she was lovey-dovey. So I come home one particular evening. I goes to the landlady, she said, you got my money yet? I said, no, I can't find no job, therefore I ain't got no money to pay the rent. She said, I don't believe you're trying to find a job. I seen you today, you was standing on the corner, leaning up against the post. I said, yeah, but I'm tired, man. I've been walking all day. She said, that don't befriend me, as long as I get my money next Friday. Now next Friday came and went, and out the door I went. So I goes down the streets, people, down to my good friend Norm F's house. And I said, look, man, I'm outdoors, It's getting mighty cold here and getting kind of rainy. Can you let me stay with you a couple days? He said, I don't know. Let me go ask little Oda May. And he come back. I could see on his face. I knew it was a no. I said, look, Norm, but I'm your best friend. He said, I know, but little Oda May is funny. Now you funny too. So I go back home, people, and I tell the landlady I got a job. I'm gonna pay the rent. She said, yeah? I said, yeah. And then she was so nice. Lord, she was lovey-dovey. So I go back in my room, pack up my things, and I go. So I slip on the back door, people, and go down the streets. She a hollering about the front rent. She lucky to get the back rent. She gonna get none of it. So I stop in the local bar, people. I go to the bar, I hang up my coat. I called the bartender, I said, look, man, come on down here. He got down there, he said, what you want? Bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. Ain't seen my baby since I was last. Gonna drink bourbon, drink the glass. Gonna get high, man, I'm gonna get loose. I need me a triple shot of that juice. Gonna get drunk, don't you have no fear. I want one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Drunk, Norm F, $3. I'm feeling kind of mellow. I'm drinking bourbon, I'm drinking scotch, I'm drinking beer. I look down the bar, here come the bartender. I say, look, man, come down here. what you want? I said, one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. I ain't seen my baby since the night before last. Gonna get a drink, man, gonna get gassed. Gonna get high, man, I ain't had enough. I need me a triple shot of that stuff. I'm gonna get drunk, won't you listen right here? I want one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Now, by this time of the night, people, I'm getting plenty high. You know your mouth is getting dry. You're pretty high. So I look down the bar, I see some friends walking in. I see Norman. I see Ward S. I see Yvonne. I see the king of all things. I see Chick Eastwater. I see all the Burgett's and Burgie boys. And I said to the bartender, I said, look, man, you come down here. You give my friends what they want. He said, what you want this time? I said, I don't know, man. What time is it? He said, the clock is on the wall. You can't read? It's 3 o'clock. Last call for alcohol. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So he said, what you want? I said, I want bourbon, one scotch, one beer. I ain't seen my baby since the night of the week. I'm gonna get drunk, man, I can't even speak. I'm gonna get high, man, listen to me. One drink ain't enough, you better make it free. I'm gonna get drunk, won't you make it real clear? I want one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. That's the Burgie boy playing one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. Now, let me ask you something, Wardess. Can you believe the Seahawks have another game on the road tomorrow? That's two games in a row. I don't like that. What's the start of the game tomorrow? What's the start of the Seahawk game tomorrow? $1:25 p.m. again? Ward, we should be the game of the week because the Bergs, I stay up late. I'm not like Norm. Norm wakes up early in the morning. I'm not like Norm. I like to go to bed late and sleep in. I got to wake up, man. 1:25 to me, that's like for you normal people, that'd be like 9 a.m. or something. Now, I think every Seahawk game should be 5 o'clock. I don't like that one bit. I don't like these early starts. Now, can you believe, Ward S., we went into Buffalo last week, and Can you believe, Ward S, we went into Buffalo last week, and I actually stayed up all night. I was on panels. I couldn't believe there were people doing panels all night till like 7 a.m. And I was sitting here in the garage till like 7:30 a.m. And I said, well, I'm not going to go to sleep. The game is starting at 10 a.m. So then I went to McDonald's and I got me a sausage McGriddle. I got me a sausage McGriddle, folks, at McDonald's. I'm quitting YouTube. And I got me a hash browns and a decaf coffee because I don't drink regular coffee because, I get high blood pressure. The bottom line is this. And then I come home. Oh, yeah, no, I also went to the store and got me some beer. But I didn't sleep all night. So then I came back. I was farting around in here in the garage. And the game started. And my dad comes down and he goes, Chris, the game is starting. I said, all right, Dad, I'll be right up. And I didn't go up for like 25 minutes. And I went up and the Seahawks are already down 17-0. I said, there's no way we're coming back. We were already down 17-0. You know what I'm saying, Norm F? To the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills used to suck. You saw George Thorogood? George Thorogood puts on a great concert, Yvonne. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. They're from Maryland. I think they're from Baltimore. He's had like the same band for like 40 years. I couldn't believe it. I went in there and it was already freaking 17-0, the Bills. George Thorogood, he can play that guitar, man. He's got a beautiful guitar. And he plays in a open tuning. He plays in a different kind of tuning. And he's always using a slide. He's always using a slide, people. Slide on for people. He's always using a slide. He's playing in a different tuning. He's got a beautiful guitar. He grew up 15 miles. Yeah, Maryland Mike. Hey, Maryland Mike, are you still fighting? Are you still fighting Anderson Henderson on Thanksgiving weekend? Or was that thing a big trip? Was that just a big for show? Are you really fighting? Are you fighting him in a street fight or in a ring, a boxing ring? What are you guys doing? You don't want to fight in a street fight because you guys are both going to go to jail. Now, you can go to a local boxing gym, and you guys can spar. You guys could sign a waiver or something. They'll probably make you sign a waiver. If you break his nose or he breaks your nose. That's not you? I thought you're fighting Anderson Henderson. Who's fighting Anderson Henderson? I thought Maryland Mike was fighting Anderson Henderson. Do you know at one point here during the last 3 years, so many people wanted to fight me? I mean, at one point, Nick News wanted to fight me. And he goes, you come down here to Arizona and I'll fight you. I said, first off, Nick, you're 32 years old. I'm 46 at the time. I'm 47 now. I'm your elder. You want to go with the Bergs? You got to come up here to Washington State. He goes, I'm not coming up there. Well, and then you're not going to get a piece of the Bergs. J.K. NoCal, I don't have a beef with him. He wanted to go with me. He's also another guy who's younger. You got to respect your elders. I go, you want me? You know where I am. You come up here and get a piece of me. Who else wanted to get a piece of me? Whiskey OG, another guy who's 2 years younger. Hey, you got to put it on the board. You got to put that age on the board. Just like if I wanted to fight with Norm F, I got to go to Canada because he is 12 years older than me. He's 59. Norm F is going to be celebrating the big 6-0. Hey, Norm, when's your birthday, Norm? Norman, I need some cigarettes, Norman. Hey, Norm, when's your birthday? It's in January? I think Norm, because I got a good memory. Norm has a good memory also. My birthday is July 25th, 1973. I believe Norm was born 1961. I believe his birthday is in January or February. I'm going to say January. I'm going to say your birthday is in January, Norman. Norman. Oh, yeah, I need another beer, Norm. Hold on a second. I need another beer. Beer me. I'm going to say Norm's birthday is in January. Right, Norman? Norman, when's your birthday, Norman? Norman. Oh, March 1st. Okay. I was close. See? But I do remember Norm is going to be turning 60 years old. And Norm said to me, you know what Norm said to me one time? He said to me on the phone, he goes, Bergs, the reason I spend money like I do is because I never thought I would reach my age. So he said, fuck it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. If I want to spend a bunch of money on hookers, if I want to spend a bunch of money gambling, if I want to send Holly money or anybody money on YouTube, I'll do whatever I want. And the people can F off. That's what Norm told me on the phone. Because he said he never thought he was going to live this long. So he said, F it. I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. Here's to you, Norman. Steel Reserve, 211. I am going to quit drinking after the election. The election is over. But I'm waiting for Trump to concede. And I don't think he's ever going to concede. He's never going to actually say, I lost. He's not going to shake Biden's hand. He's going to say, he's already said, it's rigged. Election fraud, ballot fraud, fake news. He's never going to concede, folks. He's going to leave, but he's never going to concede. So really, I really have no excuse for continuing to drink. Okay? I guess I'm just an alcoholic, folks. But some days are better than others. Some days are worse than others. All right. Remembering games, daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the news on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. Paper holes their folded faces to the floor, and every day paperboard brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, there is no room Lunatic is in Norm's head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm safe. You lock the door, throw away the key. Someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout but no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, see you on the dark side of the moon. $3 with Norm F. Hey, Carlos, what did I say? Why does this guy do this, huh? Carlos, you're crazy, man. Carlos, you don't... What have I told you a million times, Carlos? You don't come in my room and tell people to go to another room. You go in other people's room and tell them to go to my room. Now, I want you to drop that video, Carlos, right now, where I say, I know you losers are up. I want you to drop that right now, Carlos. I know you losers are up. I know you losers are up. Get your ass in here right now. Ah, I know you losers are up. What else do you have to do? Get your ass in here right now. I got this little thing on my lip. Yeah, I saw your comments there, Quinny. You going into a timeout. You don't think I see you, Quinny? You need help. You need help, Quinny. Don't come in here acting like you're my friend, because you're not. That whole thing was a setup. I'm not into any of that kind of stuff. I haven't even been with a woman in 12 years. To my ex-wife. I've been on a few dates. That whole thing was staged and a setup. You're so stupid you believe it. Now, you don't know Quinny like I know Quinny. You don't get it. You don't get what people are trying to do to me right now. See, you know what the people are trying to do to me right now? I'll tell you. They're trying to take me down. The people are trying to take me down. You know why? I'll tell you why. And they're not going to succeed. You know why they're trying to take me down? Because there is no more elbow. So they don't have anyone to go to. They're trying to take me down. What's up there, Stewie? Hola, amigo. Stewie. No me gusta. Yorina y mierda. Don't believe the hype. I'm not into that kind of stuff. All these people I haven't even been with a woman since my ex-wife. These people are drunk. They're trolls. They're trying to extort people. Bottom line is this. You out of your mind? I'll tell you something, folks. These people, because let me tell you something, Stewie. These people have no one else to pick on. Elbow's been terminated. Melton John rarely comes on. Who do they have? Huh? Tucker? He's gone. He's ancient history. Who do they have, folks? I haven't even been going on much lately. I was doing a lot of yard work. I was doing a lot of raking. Did you enjoy that series, Norm? Because you like to watch. Oh yeah. You guys got Rich Life to troll. Hey Norm, were you in? Because Norm likes to watch men work. Oh yeah, how about Men at Work, huh? That's a good album. Because Norm is into men working. Men at Work, huh? That's a great album, huh? That's a great album. Look at that, huh? Hey, what's up there? Megan Fox, I trim my beard just for you, honey. I trim my beard just for you. Because Norman likes to watch men working. Norman, I need cigarette money. Norman, I'm looking pretty low on dog food. Norman, I got my electricity bill to pay. Norman, because Norman loves to watch men working. Norman is into watching men at work. Right? I keep that here because I love that album. Biden won, suck it up, Buttercup. $5 from Yvonne, you can put it on the board. Megan Fox in the house. Megan Fox in the house. Rest in peace, chump. See, you know what? I voted for Trump in 2016. Yeah, I did. Because I live in Washington State, folks. Washington State always goes blue anyway. And I didn't like Hillary Clinton. Because I didn't like the Clintons, okay? I didn't hate, I actually liked Bill more than I liked Hillary. There's something about Hillary, I just never liked her, okay? She was going to win Washington State anyway. She won Washington State by like 500,000 votes. My vote didn't matter. So I voted for Trump 2016, folks. All right, what do you guys want to hear? The bottom line is this. There's forces trying to take me down. But I'm not the candy man of Boyd. I'm not the ice cream man. I'm not Elbow driving around downtown Chicago at 3 o'clock in the morning, picking up men with wigs. Okay? I'm the Bergs. Have you seen me do anything except be in the garage or raking leaves? It's all a bunch of slander, innuendos, defamation of character. And all those people will be going down, will be going to jail. You goddamn right. The bottom line is this. What are we talking about here, folks? We're talking about they got no one to pick on anymore because Elbow has been terminated. He's been hatoofed on you, huh? Oh yeah, Megan Fox. My beard was out of control today. When I woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh yeah, and my hair's out of control too, huh? Look at this hair, huh? My hair's out of control. My beard's out. Look at all that gray hair, huh? Look at the gray. This is all from Salty Dog, huh? This is from dating Salty Dog for 2 years and not even meeting her. Look at all that gray. Look at all that stress, huh? I'm the grayest man on the internet, folks. I'm the grayest man on the internet, huh? The funny thing is, when I get out of the shower, though, folks, and I towel dry my hair, and I get out of the shower, I towel dry my hair, and it doesn't look gray. It's kind of funny. It doesn't look gray. It looks dark. Yep, it's that time of year, folks. The bottom line is this. I hadn't trimmed my beard in 4 months. And I need some trim. You know what I'm saying, Norm F? Every guy needs some trim. So I was standing there and I said, am I just gonna... No, I said, all right, I'll grab my Norelco. And I grabbed a setting. I didn't, because I got 13 different settings, folks. I got 4 different settings for beard length. I got a thing for your nose hairs. I actually didn't do my nose hairs today. I got to do them tomorrow. I got a thing for my ear hairs. So that's 6 settings. I got a thing for my eyebrows. That's another setting. I got like 4 or 5 settings to cut the hair. To do a Berg's buzz cut, summertime. I think there's 12 or 13 little attachments. So what I did was this there, Megan Fox, I took off my shirt and I stood there in front of the mirror, baby. Woo! And when I stand there in the mirror, I flex. I kiss my arms. I say, I love you, baby. I look at myself. No, attachments, not settings, attachments. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to go for it. Because it's been 3 or 4 months. So I took my hairbrush, and what you do is you brush it out the opposite way, right? Because once you have a beard, what you want to do is you take a comb like this and you comb it down, right? That's what you do. Comb it down. But when you want to trim it, and I was Wolfman Jack, all this here was coming up to my eyes up here. I look like Teen Wolf. I look like a caveman. So I took the brush and I brushed it. You got to brush it the opposite direction so the hairs really stick up. A mustache, everything. And these suckers were 2 inches long, folks. Oh, look at them guns, huh? This should be illegal. I should have to register these guns, huh? I should have to register these guns. This should be illegal. Bottom line is this. The freaking hair was coming out to here, man. It was way too much. So I took that Norelco. I put on a particular attachment, and I just started going for it. Right over the sink. and blobs and clumps of hair falling down. It took me so much hair coming down, baby. I took me some toilet paper, wetted it down a little bit, clumped it up, threw all that in the toilet. I just kept on going, folks. It took a good hour. And then I said, okay, now I'm done here. Then I took the thing, I did the line. So you got to try to eyeball it. See the beard here. Can't see it. It was down to about here, a good 1.5 inches. So I had to take care of that. And then you got to do the jaw line, because the jaw, it was going up to my eye, up to my reading glasses here, coming up to here. Had to take care of that too, baby. Woo! And then I tried to take care of my eyebrows. They're still a little bushy. I need to take care of that next time. I need to take care of my nose hairs, bish. The hair, no, I'm letting the hair grow out for the wintertime. I'm letting the hair grow out for the wintertime, because this is the time of year where the Bergs wears his Seattle Mariner beanie cap. This is beanie cap time, girls. It's raining every day, or you would see me out there raking, doing yard work 55. But I'm not going to rake in the rain, folks. Singing in the rain. I'm not doing those raking in the rain. Well, I got to be very careful with the eyebrows, because one false move, and one time I took the clipper, and you know how like the homies, the homeboys, the brothers, the rappers, they have like a line, they do a line through their eyebrows. You know what I'm saying there, Norm F? Norm F is a rapper from Canada. And I had like a line going through my eyebrow. I messed up. And you know what? So you got to be extra careful with the eyebrows, girls. Oh yeah, I did take care of my ear hairs. Oh yeah, the Bergs gets hairy everywhere, baby. I'm just a beast. I'm a caveman. And that's what the women want. They want a caveman. See, Norm F shaves every day. He lives in Scarborough, Toronto, Canada, Toronto, Ontario. He's shaving every day. Hell no, Norm. You should shave in the summertime. It gets hot up there. The wintertime, you should grow a nice winter beard up there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. You kidding me? Grow yourself a beard there, Norm F. Come on, Norm F, do it. If you're not going to do it for the Bergs, do it for your country. Do it for your country of Canada. Even your Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, has a beard. If you're not going to do it for me, do it for your country. What's up, Gidgy? All right, let's do Men at Work, huh? How about a little Men at Work, huh? We know Norm loves to watch men working. Men at work, folks. On the hippie trail, head full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, you come from a land down under, women low and men under. Can't you hear the thunder? Better run, you better take cover. muscles. I said to them, speak my language. Whoops. He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from a land down under, where rivers flow and men thunder. Can't you hear the thunder? Better run, you better take cover. Dead in Bombay, slack jaw and not much to say. I said to the man, you're trying to tempt me, 'cause I come from the land of plenty. He said, you come from the land down under. The thunder. Better run, you better take cover. Come from the land down under. Moving low and men thunder. Can't you hear the thunder? Better run, you better take cover. Better run, you better take cover. $3, $5 for Norm F. Keep it up. I can keep it up, baby. Nelson karaoke. Now, Nelson, what's going on, Nelson? Now, Lisa Lynn, I didn't block her. She said she tried to come in last night, type. She DM'd me. She said she couldn't get in here. I never blocked her. I don't have any beef with Lisa. So I don't know what's going on. I'll look at my block list right now. That's right. I'll look at the block list right now. Let's put it on the board right now. Let's see what we got going on here on the block list. Let's see what we got going on here, folks, on the block list. Settings, community, okay. All right, let's go down to the block list. Bunch of trolls been coming in here the last couple days. Okay. Had to take out a lot of trolls the last few days. Bunch of lies being spread, innuendos. Bunch of slander. Trying to ruin my reputation. Because basically, these trolls have nothing to do, folks. They have no one to troll. That's how sad and pathetic their lives are. Because they got no one to troll anymore, folks. Because Elbow's gone. Elbow was the main guy. Don't you get it? And he's gone. So who are they going to troll now? They're going to troll the Bergs. They're going to try to extort the Bergs, come up with, spin their own narratives, saying I'm into these crazy things. What are you talking about? I'm not into anything. I haven't even been with anyone since my ex-wife, 2008. Yeah, I went on a handful of dates. I try to get back in the dating scene. But when you go through a bad breakup, a bad marriage, or it wasn't even that bad of a marriage, really, to be honest with you. just, we had, she wanted to have, just, it's really none of anyone's business. She's not blocked, but it's hard to get back in the swing of things because once you're married, see, there's some people who they're married, they get married, then they get divorced, and they want to jump right back into it and get married again. See, I wasn't one of those kinds of people. I was always just looking for somebody who just wanted to hang out and have a good time. But these women, you meet them and they pretend that they would just want to have a good time. But no, they want to eventually have a commitment and get married again. No, I wasn't going to get married again. So it's very, you kind of fall into a crack. And then it's very easy for me to lose myself in myself because I'm a loner. I'm a loner by nature. Even though I grew up with 3 brothers and 2 sisters and a lot of friends in New Jersey and South Carolina and playing sports and all this, I've always been the kind of person who can keep myself company, practice the guitar for hours on end. When I was a kid, collect baseball cards, sit in my room, play with my baseball cards and, do a bunch of stuff like that. And I've always been someone who can keep myself company. I never needed to get married or whatever. I never needed, I never wanted to have kids, things like that, So it's very hard to, very hard to find somebody compatible with me who just wants to hang out a couple times a week, have some food, have some drinks, watch a movie, have a good time. See, women, sometimes they pretend that they want that. And Lisa Lynn is not blocked, so I don't know what she was talking about. But really, at the end of the day, a lot of these women, they want stability and security. I can offer them, I can offer them stability and loyalty, but not security. Okay. I can offer them being monogamous because I'm not a cheater. But at the end of the day, even a lot of these women you used to meet on these dating websites, they'd pretend, oh yeah, they just want no strings attached, friends with benefits. No. They pretend that they want that. They pretend that they want that. They want to play the game, right? They want to act like a man, but deep down inside, they're all women. And what does a woman want? They really just want a nest, like a female bird, right? They want to build a nest, and that's it. No. I was always looking for something like a casual thing, but monogamous. And it's always been very hard for me to find somebody because I have asthma. Can't be around really smokers. It's hard for me to do that. To date a smoker. I mean, I have before. And it's hard for me because I'm allergic to cats. I can't be around a cat. I have bad allergies, bad asthma. I can be around dogs, can't be around cats. I don't hate cats, I'm allergic. So it's very hard to find somebody who fits into my box because a lot of guys don't have the kind of hang-ups that I do, so their box is huge, right? My box is like this, tiny. I'm like this. I got a small box. You got to fit into this. Where most guys, they don't have asthma. They can be around smoke. They can do whatever they want. Be around cats, kids. So a lot of guys' boxes are huge. So they can roll with anybody. I can only troll and roll. Like, my box is small, folks. I got a cubicle. Okay? And Nelson Green knows what I'm talking about. I've always been a loner. I'm a loner at heart. Salty Dog is a loner. Talk to Salty Dog about it. She's a loner. Elvis is a loner. Talk to Drury, the Godfather. He's a loner. A lot of people are loners. And I have a lot of friends. They've gone from one relationship to the next. They cannot be alone. They just got to get right back into something else. They cannot be alone because they don't have any hobbies. They can't play the guitar. They don't do YouTube. They don't have a channel. I'm talking with you people right now. I'm not alone, right? I'm alone, but I'm talking to you people. You understand? So the bottom line is this. I'm never really truly alone. I mean, look at this year, man. You start off the year, Megan Fox. You start off the year. Okay? Let's just break down 2020. Got to be the worst year of all time. Okay? You start off 2020, and what happens? Neil Peart from Rush dies from brain cancer. And that came out of nowhere. Neil Peart, whatever, I don't know, Canadians pronounce it Peart. Americans, we always called it Peart, whatever. Great drummer, lyricist of Rush, only 67 years old, dies of brain cancer. About a week later in January, Kobe Bryant, the great Los Angeles Laker basketball player, dies in a freak helicopter crash along with his little daughter and like 7 other people. Okay. That was January. And then in February is when the corona starts coming in. And look at all the people who've died this year. I can't even keep track. I mean, Eddie Van Halen, the guitar player. We've lost everybody. Alex Trebek, the Canadian assassin, Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy. So many other people. It's been so many people. I can't even count. Elvis Travels died this year. His channel died. Look at 2020. What a terrible year. And it seems like it never will end. It's like only November, only mid-November. It seems like this year will never end. Alex Trebek, the great Alex Trebek. I mean, this year will never end. But now the virus is going out of control even more. Who else died this year, folks? Cliff Robinson, Black Panther. Who died in 2020? Let me ask what celebrities died in 2020? What famous people died in 2020? Look at all these people. Hold on a second. Okay, we had Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice. Alex Trebek, Chadwick Boseman, who starred in Jackie Robinson, Kobe Bryant. Who else died? Regis Philbin, the talk show host. Wilford Brimley. John Lewis, the congressman. Let me ask this on. What musicians died in 2020?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Eddie Van Halen. Bill Withers. Remember him? He had some hits. Neil Peart from Rush. I'm just gonna name the big ones. So many people. Let's see. Oh yeah, you know who died, folks? You know who died in 2020? Oh yeah, Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers, folks. The great country music singer, Kenny Rogers, died at 81 years old. Frankie Banali, the fucking drummer for Quiet Riot. Adam Schlesinger from Fountains of Wayne. Remember that song? He wrote that song. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on. He also wrote that song, That Thing You Do. Remember that song, That Thing You Do? You doing that thing you do. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. I was going to play his song. Sean Connery. Everyone has died this year, folks. It doesn't end. What song you want to hear? Kenny Rogers, John Prine died. He was big. Rush. I guess I can do a Rush song. This is for you, Neil Peart. This is for Neil from Canada. Where is he from? Where was Neil Peart born? Hamilton, Ontario, in September 12th, 1952. This is for you, Neil. Let's bring it home, huh? Rest in peace for Neil Peart. I get home. think I am. That's why they call me the working man. Call me the working man. What I am. Australian Tennis Center vid for you. Hey, Vinny G, what's going on? Slimy G for $2. $20 from Norm F. I love Australia. See, Slimy G and I, we've had a very rocky friendship. But, deep down inside, I got love for Slimy G. Because deep down inside, I know he wants to be a troll, but I know deep down inside, you gotta go deep in the recesses of Slimy G's slimy mind. But deep down in there, somewhere, I think there's a decent person down there. You gotta go digging. Oh, you gotta open that brain up. You gotta give him a lobotomy. You gotta go deep down inside. But somewhere deep down inside, Slimy G is probably a good person. All right, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. dream. For those who wish to see. Those who wish to be healed must put aside the alienation. Real relation, the underlying theme. Living in the limelight, the universal dream. For those who wish to see, those who wish to be, must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying theme. Real relation, underlying theme. Let me tell you something, folks. 2020, rest in peace. Well, what's going on with RV Davey? How's RV Davey doing? Now, let me ask you something there, Carlos Martinez. Do you think Rich Life really won money? And if so, how much? How much did Rich Life win? Let me ask you a question there, Carlos Martinez Reborn. How much do you think Rich Life won? And do you think that was real money? Because some people came in here saying it was fake money. That looked real to me. Now, come on. You can get a lot lizard for less than $100. Tasha Teeling said it was fake money. That didn't look fake. That looked real to me. And he looked like a kid on Christmas Day, Christmas morning. He looked like a pig in shit. He looked like someone who just won a bunch of money. I don't think you can fake that. I don't think he's a good enough actor to fake that. I think he won the money. So you're saying it was fake? Come on. Is everything fake? Trump, everything the last 5 years, Trump, oh, fake news, rigged. No, not everything is fake. Taco Bell, baby. I don't think he was lying. I really don't. I think that was real. I think he won. This is my opinion. I mean, people got to win sometimes. Everyone's got to win sometimes, folks. Everyone can't be loser every time. You know? Every now and then someone's going to win. King Camillo, you're a troll. You're a troll, bro. You're not a king. You're not anybody. Check your PayPal. Eat big boy. Talking to me? You telling me to check my PayPal? All right, I'll check my PayPal. You telling me to check my PayPal? The Bergs? Living, my voice is shot. I never said I have a good voice, folks. I can play guitar. I sing because there's no one else here to sing. Okay? Norm F coming through with $40 on the PayPal. Let's give him a woo. So I can't even give him a proper woo. Norm F coming through big time tonight. Let's give him a woo. There is unrest in the forest. There is trouble with the trees. For the maples want no sunlight, and the oaks and all their trouble with the maples. They're quite convinced they're right. Say the oaks are just too lofty, and they grab up all the light. But the oaks can't have their feelings if they like the way they're made. And they wonder why the maples can be happy in their shade. Trouble in the forest, creatures all fled. The maples scream depression, and the oaks just shake their heads. So the maples formed a union and demanded equal rights. The oaks are just too greedy. We will make them give us light. And there's no more road oppression, for they passed a noble law. And the trees are all kept equal by a hatchet, axe, and saw. Now those lyrics right there, that's a true Neil Peart song. He was the lyricist, folks. When I played you that first song, let me tell you something. When I played you that first song, Working Man, that was from the first album. Now I love Rush's first album. It had John Rutsey on the drums. What's up, Harvey De Niro? But as soon as Neil Peart joined the band, you had a better drummer. Now they gave John Rutsey, in my opinion, they shouldn't have kicked him out. He was with them since day one in 1968 in Hamilton, Ontario, wherever they were from, when they were 15 years old. And he was with them through all the club era, playing all those bars in downtown Toronto. And then they gave him the Royal Boot in 1974, right after they got a record contract. So he was with them for 6 years, Harvey. John Rutsey. He was a bodybuilder also, just like you. Bottom line is this. He was only 22 years old. They kicked him out because they said, oh, you have diabetes. What? He wasn't on insulin or something? I mean, I don't understand. They kicked him out. John Rutsey, he was on the first album. Playing Working Man, Finding My Way. Remember that song, Finding My Way? I could play that song. You guys remember that song? I love the first Rush album. You guys know the song Finding My Way? Finding My Way. That was one of the first riffs I ever learned. Finding My Way. You guys remember this off the first album, folks? And Neil Peart wasn't there. They all wrote the lyrics. Geddy and Alex wrote the lyrics. Remember this off the first album? Ready? I'll sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I used to have that down. Remember that song, folks? Finding My Way. Look it up. I can't sing. My voice is shot. My voice is shot. You remember that song? You don't remember that song? Alex Lifeson is great. Mike Murphy is just a troll. He's just a loser. He's a loser. He's a boozer. He's a toker. He's a smoker. He's a midnight toker. What was that other song after Rush's first album? Remember that one? Well, what you're doing? Let me tell you something, folks. You want to get a great album, you get a Rush, the first album. Just call it Rush. Rush. If you're a guitar player, they recorded that in 1974. Alex Lifeson, they were all 20 years old, man. Alex Lifeson playing the guitar like that when he was 20 years old. You kidding me? I didn't even start playing the guitar till I was 19. Hey, Harvey De Niro, you want me to start doing the weather report? I don't have Alexa like you do. Let me tell you, it's not winter yet, but it's late fall. It's been raining every day. And believe me, my OCD is kicking up because when it's raining, the leaves are falling. But I'm not going to go out there and rake in the rain. That's the bottom line. Okay? So there's a lot of leaves out there to rake. I'll have one more beer, then I got to shut it down, folks. Gotta shut it down for the night. It's getting pretty late here. Midnight. Can't be playing the guitar too late at night. Coors Light in the house, folks. We don't have any Carling Ice. Let me tell you something, King Camillo. You might call yourself the king. You might call yourself the king, King Camillo. But you're looking at an emperor here. You're looking at an emperor here, huh? And an emperor outranks a king. Look it up. You're looking at an emperor here, huh? I just trimmed my beard today. Looks like I got a couple flyaways there. Hold on, I got to take care of that. That's not gonna fly here, Harvey De Niro. That's unacceptable. I got to fly away. You bow down to your emperor. You either bow down or you get beheaded. Take your pick. I can't reach that. I got to take care of that tomorrow. I think we need in the United States, Harvey. Thank you, Harvey. We need to bring back the guillotine. Well, no, we never had the guillotine. I'm sorry. We need to bring back the public hanging. Beards have been trimmed. Looks good. Thanks, baby. I need some trim. Come sit on my face. The bottom line is this. I think the United States of America, we need to bring back the public hangings where people were hanged in the town square. They put the freaking thing over your head, the potato sack over your head, and they hang you right there. The Froggies, yeah, the French have the guillotine, huh? Yeah, we don't have the guillotine. We need to bring back the public hangings. I don't want to see all these people on death row for 20, 30, 40 years here. We got to bring back the public hangings. Right there in the public square. You make a party out of it. Oh, what are you doing today, mate? You going to see a concert? No, mate. We're getting all liquored up. We're going down to the town square, and we're going to see a bunch of rapists and serial killers hanged today. Oh, really? Okay, let's make it into a party. Let's bring back the public hangings, folks. Because the bottom line is this. That's going to be some serious entertainment value, folks. All right, here's the last song of the night, folks. Because it's getting pretty late here. It's midnight. So what are we going to do, huh? What are we going to do? Ah. We gonna do an oldie but goodie. Sir Paul McCartney and the Wings, Band on the Run. From 1973, the year the Bergs was born, or the year the Bergs was found, because I'm from the planet Bergatron. I'm older than all of yous. I'm over 2 million years old, folks. Norm F. putting a lot of money on the board tonight. Norm F. putting a lot of money on the board tonight. Yvonne putting a lot of money on the board tonight. Yep. Let me tell you something, folks. That's why these scumbags are coming after me. Making up these slanderous remarks. Because you know why? Because they got no one else to go up against. They don't have the ice cream man of Boyd. They don't have the greatest ranter in the history of Boyd. I'll admit it. I come second. Elbow is a great ranter. Yeah, I can. Let me tell you something, Hosey. Let me tell you something, Herman She Monster. But he's better than me, folks, at ranting. There's no doubt about it. And I lost a lot of my mojo when he was kicked out. When he was, hatoofed on. No, I'm not drunk. Okay, folks. Stuck inside these four walls, sitting here forever, never see an elbow again, 'cause he was terminated by Herman. Elbow was terminated by Herman, oh monster. He was terminated. Get out of here. Thought of giving it all away to a registered charity. All I need is a pint today. If I ever get out of here, if we ever get out of here. Exploded with a mighty crash, fell into the sun. And the first one said to the second one there, hope you're having fun. And on the run, band on the run, and the jailer man, Tommy boy, searching everyone for the band on the run. Looney's on the run, band on the run, band on the run. Well, the undertaker drew a heavy sigh, saying no one is come. And the bell was ringing in the village square. The rabbits around the run, band on the run, band on the run. And the jailer man, Sailor Sam, searching everywhere for the band. who held a grudge, search forevermore for the band on the run, band on the run, loonies on the run, loonies on the run. All right, folks, I've been playing for 2 hours and 43 minutes. My voice is shot. Not that I ever had a voice. My voice was already shot even before I fired up this hangout. $150 on the board tonight. Wow, this has been a good night. Welcome Norm F back into the community. Thank you, Yvonne, for putting it on the board. Saying, F you, chump, Biden won. And I think maybe even King of All Things or somebody else showed up tonight with something. It's hard to keep track because Norm F was dropping bombs all night. Oh yeah, then Norm F hit me up with another $40 on the PayPal. Let's give Norm F a big woo. My voice is so shot, I can't even give a woo, a proper woo. And a big hatoof on you to all you trolls, huh? Who're trying to take the Bergs down because you got nothing else to do in your life, huh? You got nothing else to do in your life, huh? You got to try to go up against the Bergs with unfounded rumors and innuendos, slandering my character and defaming me. Well, I will see you all in court. And the bottom line is this. Goodbye.